Hey y'all, it's Rosie. Hey, I wanted to thank you for watching the channel again. It's very exciting. We're now at, I believe, 620 subscribers. Woo! So please, if you haven't and you like the channel and you've been watching it, been here a couple times, please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel, lets me know that what I'm doing is fun for y'all as well, and hopefully a little educational. And, you know, maybe you just think of something that can help me and I can think of something that can help you. Anywho, today I'm going to talk about something that is very near and dear to my heart, and it's tinkering. I can't leave a bike alone. I can't leave a car alone. I can't leave a Jeep alone. I mean, I just can't. It's part of what's in my DNA. And I think that's a lot of the reason I'm getting so many subscribers recently. There's a lot of people out there like us that want to tinker with their bikes. We're not mechanics. We're mechanical, or we want to be. And we enjoy making modifications to our machinery, specifically for me, Harley's more than anything else. The bike becomes part of me, it becomes part of you. And it's something we get to share on this channel. So today I'm gonna be doing something, when I did the bars, I wasn't real happy with the end result of the wiring and the big blob of wires that was just kind of hanging out there that I zip tied. And I really try not to do stuff half-assed, maybe three-quarter-assed, but never half-assed. Anyway, so I fixed that, and while I was fixing that, I decided, well, why not get Apple CarPlay working? So I left the fairing apart so I could just show you all real quick what was involved in doing this. There's a couple of good videos on how to take the front fairing off your Road Glide. Ryan Erlacher has a really good step-by-step. The Thrash and Supply guys also did a great video when they were putting their bars on and showed the step-by-step on what you need to do. So I want to thank both of them for helping me out with doing a real quick. I've never done a road glide before. I've only had ultras, street glides, and so on, but never had a road glide before. So anyway, today, well, I had everything apart. I figured I'd do the Apple CarPlay. So I'm gonna get right to it and show you guys what was involved. So what was funny is today my fiance texted me, and I'm not allowed to say girlfriend anymore, and I can only say fiance. She texted me that she went in the garage and she was very distraught because the bike looked sad. I've got towels obviously covering my fender and my tank because I'm working in this area. And just to be cautious, I want to make sure I don't scratch anything on this beautiful vivid black paint. Anyway, she said it made her sad, and that's what made me think about tinkering. And I said, you know, and I texted her back, and I think the text said something like this: I'm not happy unless I'm riding her or tinkering with her. And that's true. And because she's so new and so beautiful, there's not a lot of detailing to do or bringing back the paint or anything along those lines because, God, she's only got like 600 miles on her. Anyway, so it got me to thinking, you know, last night I took it apart because I wanted to do the Apple CarPlay. And she just kind of laughed and she says, it's just insane, this addiction. So I'm gonna show you step by step what I did do. First of all, I just want to apologize for my messy garage. This was all clean yesterday, and now that I started farting around last night, it's not. There's always parts everywhere. There's the fairing, the top fairing, my windscreen, my Freedom Shield windscreen. That's all off, is what it is. Anyway, what I was doing was I wanted to take it apart so I can stuff this wiring down and pull it through from the front under the headlights. And to do that, you got to take the whole fairing off, or the front of the fairing, front fascia off, which consists of this top cover that goes over here, that matte black one that comes factory that's sitting on my chair over there on the right side, and then taking the front fairing off itself. Like I said, please refer to those videos I mentioned if you want to find a step-by-step for that. I didn't need to reinvent the wheel. It's already been done very well by both Thrash and Supply and Ryan Erlacher, so no need for me to do that. What I did though is to get to that, you have to pull all of this apart and then pull these headlights out. The headlights, if you look right here, there's a bolt. My finger is pointing right there. It's actually there. It's a little hex head. There's the other one that's kind of in there, right there. And then there's two that are right, one there and one there. And this just slides right out. It's got two little locating pins down on the bottom when you put it in. Super simple, it comes right out. And the reason I did that is to pull those cables through the frame a little bit. So that was handled. Then I said, well, if I'm gonna have it apart, I might as well do that Apple CarPlay. So this piece right here, this metal piece I'm holding in my hand, it sits in these little, they're basically little pop clips, rivets, whatever you wanna call them, that they just sneak into that little hole right there. It's just these guys right there, okay? So all you do is you pop that out, you pry it out, and the reason you have to pry it out is to get to this connector right here. That was super cool. I'm gonna show you what the Apple CarPlay looks, and that was it. Basically, pull this little rubber plug out, it sits here, and then plug this guy in. It's idiot-proof, you just click it in. In a second, I'm gonna show you Apple CarPlay. I'm gonna have to film it on my GoPro because I'm gonna have to plug my phone in to show you what it does. So here we are. I've got everything installed, put back together in my beautiful Road Glide. Kind of doing this early in the morning, about to go for a ride. But I wanted to show everybody what it looks like when you have the Apple CarPlay installed. So what I did is I just hooked my phone into the little doohickey in there, plugged it in there, and now when I turn the bike on, kind of like that. Right? How cool. That's for some on-bike videos, and I don't want to incriminate myself. So it takes about, I don't know, 10 seconds or so, not even. And then it should, I just put a new cord in there because I was having problems. So right now when you get to that screen, there's nothing on there. And about, there it is, boom. And there comes Apple CarPlay. Don't really care about some calculated route that it thinks I'm going on. Let me get a close-up of what's on there. So now, wow, that's interesting. Apparently I'm going to a recovery screen. Anyway, not in recovery. So just like your regular iPhone, I can push on this guy, close things. I can open up my music, which always has some embarrassing stuff on there. Let's go to search so it doesn't automatically go to my most embarrassing things. And I can, oh, hip hop sounds like a really good choice. Let me turn the volume down. And basically you can do everything. Now you can do everything from your hand controls. And that's what I'm going to be doing while I'm riding, but for purposes of showing y'all. Also, nice thing is it has Apple Maps. Just like normal Apple Maps. I don't know what that is. That's kind of funny. Let's go to there. Airport Terminal Road in San Diego. I have no idea what that is. Anyway, it does maps just like normal. It's in my garage, so it's not awesome, but much better than the Harley maps, which I'll be honest, trying to do anything in there is kind of nuts. But works really, really well, and especially for music. I'm a big fan. Right now I have it just sitting over here, my phone, but I'm going to put it back in this guy right here and work perfectly. Anyway, that's all. I am about to go for a ride. The Apple CarPlay, like I said, the mod cost me $8. So I'm pretty happy with all of that. Or maybe it was $10, whatever. Somewhere on somebody else's video, when I find it, I'll send a link. There's somebody who says you can do the wireless Apple CarPlay for like another $15. Now I've seen some of them for like 75 bucks, but I'm not sure if I want to spend the money on that. I probably will, but then I heard about this $15 one and I got all excited. Anyway, y'all, have a great day. I'm going out for a ride. Talk to you soon.